We have finally come to the end of the longest month of the year, January. It's like January has like 50 days, 50, 60. I don't know, but it has been long. Yeah, I don't know why, but maybe because people receive salaries of December around 20th, so they have to take it all the way to 31st. I don't know, but it's been long. Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Charity Amanio. I am a student of Chambogo University, as well as a real estate agent here in Kampala, Uganda. And if you're tuning in for the first time, and if you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, welcome to our YouTube channel. And here we're about empowering each other to live a life of purpose, to plan, and just to enjoy, yeah? And if you're my returning subscriber, welcome back home. Thank you for constantly supporting this young girl, supporting the dream of the student. I am so grateful, and thank you for keeping me going. So basically in today's video, I just wanted to do something very simple. And one of the things I'd planned to do this year for my content is to do monthly reviews of how the month has been, and also in that same video, plan for the next month to share with you my plans, because I told you all of you are my accountability partners. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that, and it's very amazing that I'm doing this video today. I love it. Yeah. So first thing for me for January is that I had planned that the first 2 weeks of January I'd go off social media just to try and reconnect with myself, to try and plan for the year, to try and just be away from the pressures of the world and all that. And for me, that is a tick, because taking off 2 weeks of social media that I'd never done before helped me plan for my year. And I must say, it set a very amazing pace for me for this year. Full swing, full everything. I am here, I said, for a ride. Yeah, so I'm very excited about it, and it really helped me. And if you must take time off social media, if you feel it's necessary, please, I can testify to that. It's very important. And then another thing I planned to do for myself this year is to gift myself every day, at least once a month, probably at the end of the month like this, because I would have gotten some money. So I had planned to gift myself every month, because honestly, I'm one of those people that rarely receive but gives. It's not a bad thing, but I felt like this year I need to start with myself. You know, charity starts at home, and I'm charity. So I felt I should start with myself, be able to love on myself more harder, take care of myself, appreciate myself for the hard work that I do. Because if you know me very well, you know that I work so hard to have everything that I have or that I want in life. So I want to appreciate myself for the hard work, because it is very important. Yeah. So I got myself a very beautiful gift for this month, and that is the LED light, guys. Just because I want to give you amazing content, so I decided that this, for the start of the year, since I've just restarted doing content, I get the light. It's amazing in its packaging and all that. So that was a tick for me. And then another thing that I wanted to do on a monthly basis this year was to read books. You know, you guys, if you knew me then, to find me with a book was like an abomination. Let me tell you a very quick story. I did literature in O-level, and there were 5 books we were reading: The River Between, The Lion and the Jewel. I think there was Song of Lawino. I don't know, there were 4 books. 5 books, you were only supposed to read 4. In 3 years, I did not read any. So what happened is, I had friends. There's a friend of mine called Viola. She loved to read. So I would wait for her to read the book. Then I tell her, tell me, like, narrate to me the book. That's how bad I was. And I failed literature. Yeah. So I did physics. Anyway, now I got introduced to a habit of reading in December last year, and I'm so happy that it happened. And I'm so happy that the first book I read was Atomic Habits. It introduced me to a habit of reading. So I read 4 books in December. I read Atomic Habits, I read The Power of the Subconscious Mind, I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and then I read No Excuses. So those books, and they were all very good books. So I fell in love with reading. Now, I knew I was starting school, so I was like, no, not to put myself on pressure, because now work, school, and also books, I need to do my research on my academics and all that. So I was like, let me read 1 book a month. So I've been reading this amazing book this month, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Guys, if you really want to be rich, if you're dreaming like me, hear this book. It will help you a lot in how you think about money, how you think about wealth, building wealth, investing, and all that. Think rich to get rich. This book is it. I could do a whole video just giving a review on this book. It's very, very amazing. And yes, guys, get this book and read it. And if you want me to give you, I can give it to you to read, and then you return. And then of course, I'm going to do the same for February. I don't know which book to read. I got 2 books, Success Habits, Proven Principles for Greater Wealth and Health and Happiness by Napoleon Hill. I might read this, or there's this also, The Magic of Thinking Big. This book was recommended by a friend of mine from South Africa. I don't know if I should read this first or this first, but they're all very amazing books, yeah? So I don't know. I still have until the end of today to decide which one to read, but I think I'll read this because I had actually started reading it. Yeah, so that was something very amazing for me last month, and I think much has not happened in January, because one thing I had also planned to do on a monthly basis is to go back home, check on my farm, my animals. But of course, we do farming during rain season, and if you've been to Terego, it's very dry. It last rained there in November, so until it starts raining, maybe next month I'll do that. But for now, I came back on the 8th anyway, so I was there this month. So next month, I think I'll go if it starts raining. If it doesn't, then I'll have to push it to March. But next month, I want to do better. I want to save more, invest more, and also love on myself more. I think that has basically been it. I don't want to make the video longer. It was just to show you that I'm very grateful. Whatever I had planned for last month, I think I achieved, but from a very clear skin. That's what I'm working on it. But whatever I had planned, I achieved it, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy it happened. And then that was it, I think, for today. What plans do you have for next month? And what are you grateful for this January? You know, in all that you do, even if you have not achieved whatever you had planned, it's very, very important to be grateful for the little, for the much. It's very important to be grateful for everything that you receive. I appreciate all of you that support me. I appreciate my family, my friends that are pushing me to work harder. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And please, if you've come this far, thank you. Thank you for supporting this student. You know, I must get that car. And yeah, I said I would give you how much I had saved this month, but let's keep that for the next video. Anyway, my next video, I'm going to actually make a video to show you how much, or how I've been able to cut my expenses by almost 50%. Not even almost, I think more than 50%. Yeah. So if you're planning to save and you're thinking that maybe there's a way you're not saving or you're not cutting on costs, because if you want to build on wealth, you have to make sure that you are not spending a lot. So I'm going to make a whole video on how I've been able to cut my costs, and you know, so that's the next video I'll make, I think, as the spirit leads me. Yeah, so I'll make a video on that and then share. Yeah, so if you've reached this far and it's not yet too late to start, if you're not planned for your year, it's good to plan on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, on a yearly basis. And then maybe if you've planned weekly, you need to tick what has worked this week, what do I need to do better this week. I actually have my diary for 2024. I do everyday planning in it. So something that has not worked for me today, I make sure tomorrow I do it better. So that's how I am thriving this year, and I'm wishing all of us wealth and happiness and money and all that. as we navigate through life. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming this far. And if you've reached here, kindly do not forget to, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, give me feedback, and I am very, very grateful for all your feedback. Take good care of yourselves and have a blessed February. I'm wishing you a February full of money, full of wealth, full of